All right, so in this video, we're going to talk about tiered subscriptions. Now, before we get into showing you how to set up your tiered subscriptions, I want to go over the concepts of how tiered subscriptions work. And right off the bat here, I'm going to start with an example of a tiered subscription setup. And in this example, I have 3 plans. I have a bronze plan, a silver plan, and a gold plan. And in the bronze plan, I have 20 videos included with 5 collections. And then silver, 40 videos, 10 collections, gold, 100 videos, and 20 collections. Now, the important part is that the silver plan actually includes those 20 videos from the bronze plan and then adds an additional 20 to make that upgrade make sense from a tiered perspective. Same thing with the gold plan. It includes these 40 videos, which again includes the 20 videos here from the bronze plan, and then has an additional 60 videos here to make that upgrade process smooth. Now, we'll explain why it's important to do it this way in a sec here, but I'll jump to another example of how to set things up. And we'll call this, we're going to do a plan that includes all your VODs, and then another plan that includes all the same VODs, but actually includes live events. And so there's 100 videos in this one, 100 videos in this one. They're the exact same videos, but this live plan here includes the extra 5 live events per month. And so that's another good example of here how you can use this. Now, let's show you that example here of how you don't want to set up your tiers. And in this example, I have this vinyasa plan with 10 videos in this vinyasa category, and then a restorative plan here with 10 videos in a restorative category. So what'll happen is if I have a customer subscribe to this vinyasa plan and they click on one of these restorative videos in the catalog, it'll say upgrade now, and they're going to click on that. And when they click on it, they're thinking, okay, I upgrade for $9.99 per month. I can get access to these restorative plan videos. But what's actually happening is they're losing access to this vinyasa plan when they switch over to the restorative plan. So that is ultimately why it's really important to make sure that it's a progression. All the videos that are included in your lower tiers get rolled up into your other tiers and so on. So just a little bit of a tip here. We technically can't stop anyone from setting it up this way, but I promise you it'll be very confusing for your end users, and you'll probably end up doing a lot of refunds and a lot of hassle on your end here. Okay, so let's jump into actually setting up your tiered subscriptions. Now, in this situation, I actually already have a subscription plan here. Let's say I was using Uscreen previously, and I just want to add my tiers now. So this is just my monthly plan. Let's say I already have users here, so I don't really want to delete this or anything. What I'll actually do is I'll set this up as my bronze plan to start. And actually in this case, let's actually change this. Let's do the VOD plus live event method here. So we'll just call this all VODs. And we'll save that. And what I'm going to do here, since I know my next plan actually has all the same content as this plan, I'm going to actually duplicate this plan here. So that way I don't have to go and assign the same content here. This is especially useful if you have like hundreds of videos here. So simply duplicate that plan, and then you would go through your list here, your content list, and add additional content to your next tier up. So now we'll edit this. We'll call this all VODs plus live. And we'll, increase the price here. And we'll make this public. Okay, so now I've got my 2 plans here. And next step, I'll head to the content tab. And you can actually see here really nicely, it shows you in the list of your videos, which ones are assigned to which plans. If I had edited this, and I go to pricing, I can actually remove this from something. I'll just save it, show you what it looks like here. We'll go back to our videos. And now you can just see it's assigned just to that single plan there. Of course, while you're on this page, just for the setup purposes, it's really nice. You can actually just highlight them all, or pick and choose which ones you want. We'll go add to plans, and I'll just make sure they're added to all our plans. And there we go, back to 2 plans there. So that's really nice. Helps with the setup, especially if you've got lots of pages of content. But in this situation, we need to set up that second plan. So I'm going to go to our live events, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use this add to plans option here. And we're just going to make sure that these are included in just this plan here. So you can see here, it's just part of that plan. If I go back to our subscriptions, you'll see that the number of pieces of content is now increased for that particular plan. So that's kind of a good way to validate things. Kind of make sure that if you have, 10 videos in your lower tier plan, the next plan up should have an increasing amount of content. Okay, so now let's look at this from a customer's perspective. And actually, I'm going to go to the people section here. Can impersonate this person. Let's delete the subscription here, and then we're going to select this one. We're going to go all VODs. We're going to assign this to this person. We're going to impersonate them. And if I click on a video that I already have access to, it'll just play like normal as you expect. But if I click on one of these videos that I don't have access to in my current plan, you'll see this upgrade now button. And when they click on that, they're going to see this really nice workflow here where it's going to show their current plan and then the upgrade path here. And so this again is why it was really important to make sure that it's an increasing level of content included in each tier, but just because of the interface that we're going to be presenting them with. So I'm going to go upgrade now. And then I've actually switched over to this plan. It'll charge me when the time's appropriate. I now have access to this one. This one, of course, doesn't launch for another 38 days, but I do have access to that live event. So this is the ultimate kind of setup here. I hope that this all makes sense. And if you have ideas for how you actually want to use tiers, and it's not maybe in those kind of methods we showed you there at the beginning, maybe just reach out to our support team, present your ideas, ask them if they can foresee any issues with that. And ideally, we can help you work through any issues that might come up and maybe recommend the best course of action. So hopefully you learned something from this video, and take care, everyone.